I really gotta go. What can I do? I think I'll start my very own food. Oh, yeah. Now, Kellogg's Cocoa Crispy cereal tastes milk chocolatey, the part of a complete breakfast that everybody wants. With every taste of milk chocolate, everybody wants my Cocoa Krispies.
Work it. Step it up, cause it's time to party. Yeah!
Wouldn't trade it for the world. See, you messed with my daughter, and now I am going to fuck you!
Well, this just got interesting.
It's fuck you up, Dad.
Wait, what did I say?
Idiot.
Hey everybody, I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes I must review. I can't believe today is going to be 298 episode review. And I'm this close of having my 300th episode, and Mother's Day is this Sunday. And I know what I'm doing. And the question to you all is, what do you guys think is going to be the 300th Loud House Critic episode review? The only one hint I can give to you, it's a Clinkin' McCloud episode. And that episode is so much better than this piece of shit episode I got to review today. And trust me when I say that this episode is more painful than being a Lincoln and Freckle Gang episode. It's a lot more painful when you shove 4 existing Loud House episodes into one, like this one. The Hurt Lockers. Number 48, Season 6, and the 294th episode. I think an episode like this is really much safe and clear for me to tell everybody the real honest truth. That I can actually watch and tolerate Clinkin' McCloud episodes a lot more than Lincoln and Freckle Gang episodes. At least Clinkin' McCloud episodes aren't really cringeworthy or annoying. Even if Kings of the Con really made them look despicable. With a Lincoln and the Freckle Gang episode such as this, it's like the plots of these kind of episodes are doing like the same shit over and over again, such as the case with Grub Snub, Stall Monitor, Podcast Blues, No Bus, No Fuss, Tough Cookies, the fucking list goes on. But when it always comes to these 6 freckled dorks that have an episode centered around them, there is one person who holds a massive burden in their episodes sometimes. And I think it's pretty clear that you all know who I'm talking about ever since Too Cool for School. But, let's just get this over with.
Oh, a share for you, a share for me, as long as the most is left for me.
That's general generosity.
Share and share alike.
A share for you and 2 I loan, 'cause charity begins at home. A common fact most commonly known.
Share and share alike. A share for me, a share for us. I'll never understand the fuss. So glad we have a mutual trust. Share and share alike.
And that concludes our assembly on water safety. Thank you for the demonstration, Meryl.
Shit, lady, how much shit are you actually gonna shove in that big beehive of yours? I don't know if they're actually doing this as a joke, as a real beehive storing that much honey up in there, or the fact that Marge Simpson couldn't even do so much hiding stuff in her hair like this.
Oh, and one last bit of news. You may have noticed the massive sinkhole in the middle of the art hallway, but don't worry, the area's been cleared and everybody's been accounted for.
Oh, really? Is that where you are right now?
It's fine. Nobody worry about me. Whoa!
Oh, well, don't worry about him. He's a prick who kind of deserves it.
Survey says
Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him command.
You're fired!
While we patch it, Meryl will be directing traffic away from the worksite.
Ooh, what else you got in there?
Seriously, I don't even know how she's doing that. That's like someone having a bottomless backpack. Or something like that little suitcase that Merlin had in The Sword in the Stone. Even I wish I had a backpack that could actually do that.
Students with lockers in that area will be relocated and paired up. So, if that's you, please come see me for your new locker assignment.
Don't even think about it.
God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit.
You guys thinking what I'm thinking? That this sinkhole is actually an intergalactic portal that the school is trying to cover up?
No, you stupid freak!
That we should try and convince Principal Ramirez to let us share lockers.
You're so lucky you're attractive.
Great idea, I don't want you guys to fight over
Love
me.
that. Let's go see her. I've got a plan.
Oh, sweet buttery Judas Priest. Anytime Lincoln has to come up with a plan like this, we all know how the fuck this is actually gonna turn out. As if that hasn't already been addressed since school, Too Cool for School. Do I even need to add more into this since we already know what's going to happen? Especially when he's wearing the damn funny little tuxedo he's wearing, he's always showing 2,000 fucking slides. As if so many people haven't been bored by watching the Titanic or Gone with the Wind so many times.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll move a couple people around, and I think we can make it work.
Woohoo! Yes! Victory's ours!
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, you'd better be.
I mean, thank you for your time, Principal Ramirez. You will not regret this.
Survey says...
Mr. Smith!
You blithering idiot!
No! Trust me, you're gonna regret this, and so will she. As if your brain cells haven't figured out what kind of principal she really is. Seriously, I'd rather be sticking with the principal in high school rather than this principal in the middle school. But again, Principal Hudgens ain't that careless.
And Rusty and I now have a state-of-the-art security system. Guys, come check it out. This bad boy is souped up with voice recognition, open locker, retina detector.
Now, aren't you supposed to take your glasses off in order to do that? And I would use voice recognition if I wanted to open up my personal read aloud private photos.
Fingerprint reader, and self-defense mode. Whoa!
If I wanted to add a self-defense mode to my locker or any other place, this would be my answer.
What's a locker without a fine feathered friend?
Which gave me a great idea for my science project. An egg collector.
It's amazing. No, it's excellent.
Oh, that's a good one. That is rich.
Stupid dog!
And why the fuck are they even allowing him to bring chickens in school? Wouldn't that be as bad as Mr. Bullhoffner having a bobcat?
Because I made fresh-baked blueberry muffins. God damn! I know what you're thinking. It's a little messy.
Doesn't get any more messier than Lynn's B.O. clothes underneath her bed.
But don't worry, I'm gonna fix it right up. Ta-da! What do you think?
Survey says...
Oh, that's an ugly noise, son. Here, how about you cease this bitch crying?
Oh, jeez. All right, off to Bullhoffner.
See you later.
Phew.
Well, you know what they say. A clean McBride is a happy McBride. No wonder his house is so clean and more quieter.
385, 386, 387.
Rusty, I just need my math textbook. I'm already running late.
Would you relax? I need to finish my 500 daily brushes.
Survey says...
You can shake an apple off an apple tree.
Now you tell me how obliviously gay you have to be brushing your hair that many fucking times. Even Rapunzel doesn't do any counting when she's brushing her hair. And you know, personally, that's not the only kind of hair trouble she has. Especially for being up in a tower that long and alone.
Hey, Clyde, mind if I grab my gym clothes real quick? Actually, I just set down a pretty fickle souffle, and it needs to rise. Any locker disturbance might deflate it.
Just give him his damn gym clothes. Nobody's ever gonna eat that shit. And nobody's gonna give a shit about that.
Nobody cares.
And speaking of not giving a shit about sharing my things with somebody else, Liam and Stella got problems of their own.
Hey, Liam! Mr. Button asked me to alter the Glee Club outfits. Have you seen my sewing needle?
I think I saw it right before I set down a bundle of hay for the coop.
Literally finding a needle in a haystack.
Okay, I will admit, that actually did give me a good laugh there. I just love Stella.
And I will always love you.
How many times are you gonna forget your Latin homework, Rust Man?
93 times, but who's counting?
Oh, right. Open locker.
Whiny nasal voice not recognized.
Let's try that again.
Bloodshot retina scan not recognized.
Yeah, the idea of this, he's not going to get himself into that locker. Even Jimmy Neutron has better inventions than that. At least they don't have devices that make you scan your dick.
Dope defense mode activated.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's a pain that's gonna linger.
Survey says...
Hung like a mother...
Yeah! Book reports! Book reports! Aha! There you are! Oh no! Lincoln's magic hat!
Seriously, take a look at this locker. You think they'd be smart enough to actually organize themselves to figure out who's going to get the top and who's going to get the bottom. It's not that fucking hard to keep yourself organized. And why the hell does Lincoln gotta bring his magic shit here? We already know it was too pointless in the Loud House movie. Such a bad waste of opportunities.
Whoa. Well, hot dog. What a bounty. Let's get these hair eggs all scooped up.
Yeah, that's kind of animal cruelty about leaving a chicken inside your locker. It would have already been dead by then. They were called the Humane Society on the Loud House for what they're doing to some of these animals.
Doggone it. Looks like a jam. And not the kind you put on biscuits, neither. Probably just needs a good jostling.
This is gonna cost me.
Fire in the hole! Huh?
So how do you like your eggs, Stella? So the Freckle gang decided to change their strategy up of not sharing any lockers anymore and decided to exchange lockers with somebody else.
2,000 reasons why we should be allowed to switch locker partners again because our current situation is not working out.
What? You eat chickens? It's the same thing.
Prologue. As a young child...
Okay. I'll let you switch, but this is the last time.
You know, if I was in charge of a school, if I was the principal, I would be more like...
I really don't have, time to bat this around. I'm kind of on a schedule. I got plans for August, okay?
Meron, bring in the locker reassignment system.
Okay, kids, pick a number. All right, thanks for playing, y'all.
That one thing, though, Keno does take a lot of balls to play it. Boom! Look at that! Speaking of look, why does Lincoln's pants look a little more different than what he was wearing before when he was doing a little presentation? Animation error, anyone?
Locker 34. Chandler?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, if it isn't Lincoln Lane.
Well, if it isn't everybody's least favorite Nickelodeon redheaded little bastard that they want to go up and straighten murder.
And now I am going to fuck you!
Well, this just got interesting.
It's fuck you up, Dad.
Wait, what did I say?
Jesus Christ.
You must be my new locker, buddy. Let's see if you last longer than my last one. Still stuck like that, huh? What's it been, 3 hours?
3 days.
I wouldn't be too damn surprised if Chandler is actually friends with the school bus bullies from No Bus, No Fuss. I just hope for fuck's sake for one episode in the future that Lynn will give this kid a taste of his own medicine. And it would justify me so very well.
Ah, sweet! Guess I have this one all to myself. Incoming! Welcome to the Linderdome!
Oh my god. I regret so much. I spoke too soon about Lynn.
Hope you don't mind a little sweat stank.
Stink.
Ew.
Stank.
Gross.
Stung.
You need a bag. Mr.
And brush your teeth while you're at it.
Chef Pat, you have a locker here?
Yeah, where else am I gonna keep my meat when the freezer is full?
Lady, how about bringing a cooler to school? That makes more fucking common sense.
Dude, help yourself, Danny. Open hooks.
Nope. I take it back. Lynn's better off being my locker partner.
Really?
Fuck you!
Well, this is me. Huh? Why is this locker so destroyed?
The fucking kangaroo jack is back.
I said a hip hop, the hippie to the hip hop, and you don't stop the rock to the bang bang boogie.
Because again, your 5-year-old should really connect these two scenes together. Aren't you glad when they rewind it back to watch this scene again, they'll always see this right before it? Thanks, family-friendly Bruckheimer.
Why does a mascot even need a locker?
What the hell was that? A miniature Woody the Woodpecker minion? I think you're better off sounding like...
God damn, Jimmy.
You must be Liam! My name is Jenna. I'll be your partner. Welcome to our locker. Yeah! Our locker. Go Locker Buddies!
Oh, this may actually be something more interesting for Liam. Especially when he's got 3 girls to score with. Nice and quiet in the hayloft in the barn.
That's mighty kind of you. Well, this ain't so bad.
Put the books inside! Put the books inside! Now close the locker! Close that locker!
Come to the bedroom. Come to the bedroom. Now take your clothes off. Take your clothes off. You don't have to make a cheerleading speech in every sentence. That's cute of them, but it's also annoying as well, too.
Hey, a fellow cat person.
I'll be going this way.
Oh, Andrew, still rocking that cat onesie. That's, cool. At least you keep an organized locker. Andrew, no!
It wouldn't fucking too surprise me if Miss Bernardo was actually on a restraining order for what she did to this kid. Hell, in fact, I'd be too damn surprised if this was her kid.
I know yesterday seemed bad, but today's a new day. We got this.
Yeah, we got this. We got this. Oh, dang it. Now them cheerleaders got me doing it.
Oh, Liam just got pretty fucking lucky. A threesome just became a foursome. Wait a minute, is that even a word or not?
I'm ready for you, Crikey. Huh, guess Crikey learned not to mess with the old rust man.
Survey says...
That's all, blokes.
Well, I'll give that ending this. It makes target practice a lot easier.
Oh, you okay? Ooh, want an ice pack? I have one in my locker.
You mother...
Kill him, McCain. Kill his ass!
Please! Holy shit.
Blood! She shoots, she scores! Duck!
That's some balls!
Good night, everybody.
No balls.
No balls. No balls.
No balls.
No balls. No balls.
Ugh, the stuff they're getting away with on kids shows these days.
Okay, now that's pretty fucking cringeworthy. Especially when you got a kid dressed up as a cat and actually using a litter box. That's kind of fucking weird if you ask me. And the fact that he's actually inside the locker doing his fucking business. Kid, get out of the fucking costume and take a shit in the bathroom.
Ready? Okay. Up in the air like birds in the sky, Liam and his friends are flying high.
Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to do my fucking job! You coming in here singing about me for the millionth fucking time! Leave me the hell alone, you freaks! Fucking bitches.
We landed on the patched up sinkhole. Run!
How hard is it for you guys to move and run? Do you guys always get stuck in midway air and just can't even manage to get a good foot on the ground?
I was wrong. We don't got this. We don't got this.
You like us so much. Let's have another night.
Oh yeah, fuck you!
I'm going to stop you before the words 2,000 reasons and slideshow come out of your mouth. I can't change your lockers back.
Sorry, Lincoln, but there's no defying your fate. Cause hell is forever, whether you like it or not. Had your chance to behave better, now you're boiling the pot. Cause the rules are black and white, there's no use in trying to fight it. You'll be burning for your life till I kill Chandler again.
Not only have I moved you twice, but you reopened the sinkhole. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to call the contractors again.
Please, do not thank us. Let your summer schools do that. We're giving them a lot of business.
Shit, bitch, jumped so many conclusions on them when they didn't even start this in the first place to begin with? I think you need better medication and need better glasses and security cameras. Hell, I would even declare Meryl as a better principal than her. And speaking of Meryl,
I might be able to help y'all out, Sugar Snaps. There is one more empty locker in the school.
Oh yeah, Meryl? Where is it?
Oh, come now. Wilma, you really don't know?
Know what, Fred? Mine!
But don't you need it for your stuff?
Nope, everything I need is right up here. See?
Why does that not surprise me when somehow I can't even imagine if somebody's actually living in her hair doing all that shit for her? She's like a fucking female version of the Cat in the Hat. How the fuck do you fit a box of pizza and is that a fish? The hell are they doing up in her hair?
You must have a strong neck.
I sure do, kitten.
Whoa, don't put that shit back in your hair. None of the food is actually gonna taste so good. Now I realize why her and her sister never get so much screen time in the show.
Now it's only one locker that y'all would have to share.
I think we can make it work this time. Right, everybody?
Survey says...
And me. Let's put another free. We're free.
38, 39. You know what? I can skip the other 460. Liam, you're up.
Well, thank you, Rust. You're here, chicken.
Seriously, you need to get rid of that chicken, otherwise I'm gonna cook it myself.
But who would eat a chicken?
That is the most stupidest joke I have heard in a Disney movie like that. Seriously, are chickens the most stupid creatures on the planet? Didn't someone actually say that before?
Apart from you, they're the most stupid creatures on this planet.
Here, Clyde. You can probably use this for your meringue.
So thoughtful. Your turn, Lincoln. Guys, this is working perfectly.
You know, I'm not sure if they still actually do this in school nowadays, but you can actually bring your backpack to class. I did it back in high school, so I didn't have to stop to my locker to get much of my books and everything. The only time I had to stop by my locker was to get my lunchbox.
Intruder detected. Laser mode engaged.
Whoops, still working on our security system. Run!
Great, now they cause more damage to the school. Now you can actually blame it on them this time, Principal Ramirez.
We'll have a gay old
Lincoln! And that was the hurt lockers, or should I say the more painfully hurtful lockers.
Let's go. Hey, sexy, come undress me. I want you.
How many of you out there have actually seen episodes like Room with a Feud, Room and Horde, Schooled, and Musical Chairs? In worst cases, Tough Cookie, No Bus, No Fuzz, Broadcast Blues, How the Best Was Won, and Ruthless People. Watching all those episodes, and this is what you end up getting. Just one big pile of cluster over repetitive, not so much well executed peacock shit. Because if the plot wasn't so much very obvious and you already could predict of what was going to happen in this episode, especially when we got Lincoln and the Freckle game with the main focus. Something unexpectedly happens, Lincoln or somebody else tries to make things better, they end up screwing it up and they find themselves in a fucked up situation and everything in the end turns out alright. So it turns out a giant big sinkhole happened in the middle school. Who the fuck knew that would have happened and how that even happened in the first place to begin with? Lincoln and the gang have to share a locker, and it turns out they're not really much satisfied with it, so they try to exchange more lockers with even more painful people that they gotta put up with, such as Chandler, which I wish we all had enough of this little red-headed Nickelodeon bastard, as if everybody gets more satisfied about how I punish him more. And it turned out in the very end that they all end up sharing a locker together, which somehow they could have been satisfied about how they could have been working with each other, such as Lincoln and Clyde actually sharing a locker together, Stella and Liam were sharing a locker, even Rusty and Zach were sharing a locker. They could have made so much things work out if it pretty much worked all right for them in the very end of this episode. It's stupid and I hate this episode, but I can actually say it's a little more better than Ruthless People, but it ain't no better than Room with a Feud. The reason why that episode worked because Lincoln actually tries to help his sisters and he nearly succeeded. But unlike in Brawl in the Family, the sisters were actually more arguing instead of fighting. And in that episode, it feels so much better and reasonable than Brawl in the Family had to offer. And it was so much enjoyable seeing so much the sisters exchanging rooms with a different sister in another room. Especially when there were so many things that everybody could so much enjoy. Like I could enjoy with Lucy and Lola, or I could do that with Lola and Lori, or Luann with Lucy. And the whole episode was well executed, and it got so much sweeter at the very end, even if it did kind of end on a gag, which was not really needed. But in this episode, all of that is not even in here. It's just much likely thrown out and much likely forgotten. Even with one person who was a real massive burden to this episode, ever since her development from a stellar performance was thrown and fed by a bunch of hungry great white sharks. And that is Principal Ramirez. I'm not even sure if I'm the only one who actually noticed about this with the character herself, but the tone in Principal Ramirez's voice, it sounds like she's actually blaming Lincoln and the Freckle gang for everything that they have ruined. It's like she's jumping conclusions on blaming a victim. I mean, they had nothing to do with that, especially when this all started with Lynn screwing around the hallway, throwing a fucking hockey puck against the locker, and her lack of balls actually came out of the locker and made them fell after when the sinkhole actually got repaired. In fact, I could just add the cheerleaders actually into this scenario, since them and Lynn were actually more responsible for making Lincoln and his Freckle gangs feel actually like they're victims. In other words, Lynn started something, her cheerleading friends actually finished it. What a terrible principle, and what a terrible way to actually end Lincoln and the Freckle gang. Very last episode of season 6. At least Lola's episode ended season 6 on a very good note. So I pretty much despise this episode with every bone in my body, and I could just watch Clink and McCloud episodes a lot more. This has been the Loud House Critic, and I am so ready for Mother's Day.
Not to brag, but Mommy has been listening to a ton of crime podcasts. This would be a cakewalk if we had a DNA processing kit.